Welcome back to the Beverage Boys drink review. Today we're going to be reviewing Gamer Supps Blue Raspberry GG Edition, GG Energy.
Now this is a little step up from the normal dollar store and $2 drinks. This is like $30.
Yeah. And first we got to make it for you.
Let's see what that color's looking like. Does it have any color?
It's got a clearish blue tint powder. And now this is 16 ounces of water, so that means you got to get 2 scoops. It's a very thin. Here, let me get just a little bit more because that one wasn't topped off. As you can see, I'm almost out of it, meaning I've gone through this. This isn't a Gamer Supps sponsored video, no RP from. So we'll tell you our absolute opinion. We don't have to worry about sponsors or anything like that.
No, I can't remember if I've ever had this drink before. I think I had a little bit, but I can't remember. If this is also sugar-free, in case you didn't know.
Yep, this has, they say as much caffeine as a cup of coffee. They're pretty vague on that. I wish they'd actually tell us how much. People assume that means about 100 milligrams a serving. Wow, we're shaking the camera. 100 milligrams a serving, so 2 servings, that's about 200 milligrams of caffeine, which is a bit. I mean, it's kind of like one of those pre-workout gamer-focused drinks. Drink it. I usually drink this instead of coffee in the morning. I find it quicker. And coffee kind of early in the morning for me hurts my stomach a bit. But that should be probably shaken up enough.
It says do not exceed 4 servings daily, and I think your recommended daily intake is like 400 or 450. So it should be around 100, maybe 110, 120.
Okay. So, I mean, you can't really crack it open, but we can go like this. Ooh, cracking it open.
It's a nice Doom cup you got there. Where'd you get that?
Yeah, it's using G Fuel for a gamer set. What? Well, let's pour some out for the boys. It's got like a clearish blue tint.
Looks kind of like a, what's that Gatorade flavor? Just the
blue ice.
The blue ice Gatorade flavor. Looks kind of like that.
Yep. Pour it out.
I'm getting some strong sugar-free smells from that.
It smells very much blue raspberry. Tastes very blue raspberry. I don't think I put enough powder in it. It's kind of a little bit watered down from what I normally put in. The nice thing about powder drinks is you can always put in more, put in less, depending on how you taste. It's the flavor that really matters. And I don't know. For me, it tastes just like default blue raspberry. Like any sort of like Dum Dums or like Jolly Ranchers, just like that default blue raspberry taste.
It doesn't have like too much raspberry. If you understand what I'm saying, like just the blue flavor, it doesn't really have a lot of like raspberry. It just got the blue flavor.
Yeah, which is like that default.
So I can't really taste a lot of like blue raspberry, just more of like a blue flavor.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Some people say Gamer Supps is less powdery than G Fuel. What would you say to that?
I'd say I can't tell if it's watered down or not, but that's what it normally is, and yeah, it's definitely a little less powdery than G Fuel is. Because that's my main issue with G Fuel is that it's just powdery and kind of hard to chug because it gets in the back of your throat, like right up in there, you know? Mm-hmm. Kind of where my tonsils used to be.
This it's an alright flavor. I expected more, but it's kind of just like, I mean, it's not great, but it's drinkable, and I kind of chug it in the morning before going to work.
Yeah, I'd say kind of the powdered drinks would probably definitely be a little more healthy than buying an energy drink every single day, and probably also a little cheaper. It just takes a little bit more of your time.
One of my main complaints about this, though, is the packaging design. It's very thin. I mean, it is more concentrated than G Fuel, so that's why you have the smaller scooper. But I don't like how it's so long, because when you first get it, you can barely put it in. So you have to like push it down into the powder, burying it, and then it fits. So it's kind of poor design. If it was a little bit wider, or the spoon wasn't as long, it'd be better. But I mean, I've already basically, as you can see, I've drank most of it. So, I mean, I'd say it's pretty good. I'd give it, out of like sugar-free powder drinks, I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10. It's nothing surprising. It's very like basic blue raspberry flavor.
Let's see, are we going to have a different list for powder sugar-free drinks and sugar-free and normal energy drinks? Or are we just going to...
I'd lump this in with the sugar-free.
Group these in with the sugar-free? Right. Mm-hmm. I'm just thinking, to me, this one doesn't really have any defining flavors to it at all. Mm-hmm. It's just got the blue flavor that you get from anything that's colored blue. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't taste bad. It doesn't taste good. It doesn't really have very much chalky flavor to it, like most powder drinks do, though.
What's the caffeine value?
It just doesn't have any flavor to me, though.
One thing I found was weird for me is like, I don't know, if you get this after drinking like one of those Focus energy drinks, where like you feel like the veins in your head start pulsing. I don't know.
That's
Maybe
a
it's
little
too
weird.
much. Maybe it's too much caffeine. But I don't know. Like I got a bit of a headache after drinking this, after switching from G Fuel. But now I don't get it anymore. Maybe I got used to it.
Let's look at these ingredients, though. Does it even have an ingredients list?
Yeah, the supplement facts.
Supplement facts: 0 grams of sugar. All right, it's got 100 milligrams of vitamin C. I think a vitamin C packet has either 500 in it, or if the smaller ones have 250. So that's not a lot of vitamin C compared to the other ones. Vitamin D3, B6, B12. It's got a lot of B12 as well. So this one, DV, that probably stands for daily value, right?
Mm-hmm.
This one says that B12, though, it's got 8,333% daily value.
That's the blood flow.
So if that's really like,
that's probably
if
why.
it's the same daily recommended intake as the other stuff, then that's 8,000%.
Well,
it's over 8,000.
It's like a pre-workout, so they want you to lift some weights, play some games.
Maybe this is like a nighttime thing with the friends, you know. It's got organic caffeine from green coffee.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably healthier than the normal stuff. And then a whole bunch of other stuff I can't pronounce. Some stuff I can.
We've talked about how it tastes, but you're wondering, how does it sound?
Well, it doesn't really have very much of a sound. Here, you want me to crinkle this for you and wreck your bottle?
Yeah.
It's all out anyway. Not really sound. Kind of disappointing for my
crinkling,
for my audio phobes out there.
Well, that's been it. And remember, an energy drink a day keeps the caffeine headache away. Thanks for watching.